is what it do, man. It's your boy CWitdaSkii. CC with the skis, and man, hey, here back another video. And today we're here back with this Avowed, bro. Yes, sir. So where we left off, we were trying to find out how I got assassinated. We did a couple little side things, and came up here to this mountain and talked to this lady. I probably am finna do like a couple missions for this episode, and then I'm gonna do a lot of work off camera so I can like catch up with my levels, because I think I'm progressing through the game without like being a high enough level. So let's just like run around, figure out what we need to do, and yeah. Alright, we made it back down here.
What is it? The gate's open now. Hope you haven't run into any delays.
Oh yeah, I was almost killed, sir. That's a pretty big delay. Alright.
Why was I hoping there would be more fanfare passing through there?
First thing
Murderers!
first.
How awful.
Not to worry, Envoy. We got one of the bastards.
The envoy is alive and hunting us. Our position in the city is compromised. Use our final hours to live intelligent. Trust no one. Interesting.
We caught this one trying to break into the embassy.
Okay. They know I'm on to them.
Here's where the rats live. Reasonable rent if you can get it.
Alright. Let's head out. Stubby.
Well, that didn't take long.
Alright. Clavenger's place. Clavenger's place. I need to level up. I'm tripping. I just need to go and level up. Don't do no damage. Okay. Alright. This just is telling me I'm moving too fast. I just need to level up real quick and then play the game, bro. I'm too low of a level. I don't do no damage. I will be back. I will be back.
2 hours later.
Alright. So, I did some upgrading and stuff. I went and did all these bounties, upgraded my weapons. I did some more side stuff, armor. So we got this armor plate. I upgraded this axe. Got a whole bunch of, I'm trying to do that. Got these amulets to help me out. What else? That's pretty much it. Just did a lot of upgrading for the most part. So yeah, we're gonna proceed. Now I shouldn't be able to get like 3 tap. I am up to par now, because that was starting to get ridiculous. Let's go to the Clavenger's place.
Well, that didn't take long.
Let's try this again. Let's try this again. Yeah, I actually do damage.
We're on your right.
I actually do damage now. Lockpick.
Just like the good old days.
Alright. So, what are we looking for in here? Just...
Once I got drunk and Moss back here looking for the chamber pot. Aiming through the best parties.
Clavenger journal. Second entry.
I'm starting to see why Eamon was going gray all of a sudden.
Clavenger Estate Key. Where would I get that key at? I thought if I had to pick that key up, it was on his body. Yeah, that's a little bit weird, but hey, what it is what it is. We'll just lock pick it. Well, it's 3 locks pick.
If there's anything worth finding, it'll be in here.
Oh wow. So I could have snuck in like that way. You know what? I might restart just to get my lock picks back. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay. So instead of going in that way, we can get up there somehow from over here. We're still gonna have to fight regardless. Got you. So I restarted. I kind of restarted for no reason because I just realized you have to go this way like this to unlock it. I really lockpicks are like for some reason scarce around here. I wonder if there's going to be like where you can make some, but right now there's not, so I just did that to restart so I can hop in here and get this key from this side.
If there's anything worth finding, it'll be in here.
Good. Grab this over here.
I'm starting to see why Eamon was going gray all of a sudden.
Grab all this.
The housekeeping isn't what it used to be.
Five the third journal entry. All right, 2nd floor. What's in this chest?
Yeah.
Final. entry.
Envoy, over there. Looks like a no.
Got it. Secret passage.
Well, there you have
I
it.
should have read that, but it is
So,
what it is.
Claviger Eamon not only knew about the rebels, he also gave them access to a hideout in the cistern.
Sounds like he wasn't fond of the Idrons either.
He's not the only one, as you've seen firsthand. Look, everyone who settles in the living lands comes from somewhere, but until recently, those settlers have been people, not nations. But when Adir built an embassy and filled it with dignitaries and troops, some started to worry that your laws and governors would follow.
Right, all of that. Don't forget why we're here. You hired me to hunt the rebels down, and now we know where they are. The cistern beneath the Temple of Andra. Good place for a hidden base. It sits just below the city, where the people and patrols will never look.
Let's go.
On to the Temple of Andra, then.
Let's
It's east of
go.
here, just across the canal, in the plaza with the big statue.
All right.
Right, after you.
Let's go. All right. Before we go over there, I think we're just gonna go over here to this little side area. Oh, great part. We just gonna go over here, see what they was talking about.
7 lads will remain free as long as I still...
So they finally sent one of their bootlickers to talk. Is that it?
Peace, friend. I don't want any quarrel with you.
Is that so? Well, you better find some quarrel real fast.
All right.
7 lads will remain free as long as I still free.
That was fun.
It didn't have to go like this. Bro, can you just gonna let him attack me like that, man? Yo!
Wow, it's really you.
Yeah.
I mean, we all heard the Emperor set a godlike, but I didn't never think I'd get to meet you. You are the envoy, aren't you? I bow, but I think I dislocated my shoulder, and I might have broken some ribs.
Do you need me to find you a healer? I just met one. Livrina.
Is that the lady who brought you back from the dead? Tej, the ambassador's secretary. He told me you got sniped the second you walked through the gate. Thwack! I couldn't believe it. I mean, talk about getting off on the wrong foot.
Right.
Anyway, don't worry about me. The Sawbones is going to escort me to the clinic any minute. And I'm not exactly in a hurry to see him. Not until I get help from my brother.
If Adir's medics are anything like Rawatai's, we'll hear your screams from 3 blocks away.
Oh, good. That'll be a lot of fun for everyone.
You look like a bear trying to hit. What happened?
My brother, Cadman, and I ran into some trouble exploring a temple north of the city. Bears and traps and guards. What else? The floor collapsed from under us. He couldn't walk too well, and yet our captain wanted to keep going, so he sent me back for help. We're with a team from the Free Expedition Corps. We've seen a lot, but no place like this. I fear for their lives, Envoy.
Say no more. I'll go after them.
Gods, do you mean it? I can't thank you enough. They descended into the temple through a route off the Pilgrim's Path, just north of the city. You'll know you're headed the right way when you see trail markers and rock stacks the Pilgrims left behind. We posted a guard out front, Sedgwin. Let her know I sent you, and she'll let you pass.
Well reported. I'll see your people safely return.
Especially my brother, Cadman. Don't forget him. You'll probably find the expedition with the relic we were searching for. Whatever that is. Thank you for hearing me out, Envoy.
Yes, sir. No problem. Alright. So. What's next? Hello.
Hail and well met. The Temple of Andra is open to all. Oh, you must be the Adiran envoy. How wonderful to meet a godlike in our holy sanctum. I take it you're here on official business.
Yes, ma'am. Know anything about rebels here in Paradise?
Only rumors, of course. People say they're outlaws blending in with honest citizens, killers and cutpurses of the lowest sort. But why ask me about the... Wait, you're not implying that I'm involved with that lot, are you?
I would never allow such an accusation lightly.
You would bring politics into a house of divine worship? To think the Empire would fall to such depths. This has exhausted my patience. A temple is no place for an interrogation.
Drop the act. I already know the Claviger gave you the key to the sector.
Shit. Let me guess. He wrote it all down? The Claviger was far too trusting. Probably what got him killed. All right. If you're willing to listen, then I'm willing to talk.
Talk.
Finally, some progress.
Right.
Yes, I'm with the Resistance. We have a responsibility to defy your empire, to protect our way of life. For some of us, that means hiding in plain sight, passing messages between contacts, playing a role. For others, it's kill or be killed.
Enough! Where's my killer? I have a score to settle.
If you're so eager to die again, the one you want is downstairs in the cistern. No doubt sharpening his blade. The door is on the wall to your left.
If you're smart, you'll turn yourself into authorities.
And why would I do something idiotic like that?
Either turn yourself in, or we'll hunt you down.
Must be nice working for a monster. Fine. I'll contact the embassy myself. Maybe this doesn't have to be the end.
Alright. Let's do this. Let's do this.
Stale air, thick darkness, and a smell that peels your eyes back. Reminds me of home.
No, I just skipped a bath. These people aren't trained assassins. They're just regular people with weapons.
They're trying to kill us. What else do you need to know?
They are trying to kill us. And they did kill me. So they gotta die, they gotta die, they gotta die.
Watch out. Pressure plates on the floor. That should disable the pressure plates.
If you want help, just say the word.
Right in the blind spot.
All right.
Everybody all right?
Yes, sir. So
You
I
know
can't
what
say
that web.
I do like this game.
Be ready.
I do like this game.
More blessed day spiders. Foi tu meio.
Nice! Take your best shot. The weapon's not doing the job.
Bye bye.
Next one's mine.
What about these spiders? Are they threatening enough for you?
The spiders are just trying to survive. Maybe these people are too.
Guns. Not this sucker.
I sense a Marius lecture coming.
That should hurt. Loot man, yeah, that's me. Loot man. Let's continue. Why won't they let me up? They won't let me climb up. They won't let me climb up.
A few moments later.
That did it.
Something on that corpse over there. I'll let you do the others. That key opens the big double doors we saw on the way here.
Yeah. I bet they do. Loot man, yeah, that's me.
Remember that time in Emerald Stair? You let that thief take all our supplies.
He was starving. I wasn't gonna kill a man over a few rations.
We needed our supplies. We almost died without them.
True.
You let your heart get in the way of your survival.
When did you become a poet?
Just blessed day now. Like it?
Still needs work.
There's something over there. Here's what it is. I missed something up there too. Oh well. El Loot Man. El Loot Man. Alright, here we go.
Why would you waste time building a deadly trap when a simple no entry sign would suffice? Over there. Left.
Go. Go. Go.
I've got your back!
Didn't think that one through, did he? You're still mad about that thief, but we made it back to town, even without our supplies.
Not the blessed 8 point. You see a threat, you stop that threat. You don't give it your rations.
You think everyone's out to get you. This is why you don't have any friends.
Potato, potato.
Right behind you.
So, would you have killed that thief for taking our stuff?
Nip, dude. Someone's up ahead.
Oh, no, you don't!
They ain't even see it coming, they ain't even see it coming, they ain't even see it coming, they ain't even see it coming. They got destroyed. Oh, I was gonna cry if I would've failed.
I would have sent that thief on his way without our blessed day supplies.
Then he would have died.
How do you know? We didn't.
Yes, sir. Here we go.
Get ready. My money says our assassin's on the other side of that door.
Go, 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 go! Breach, breach! Oh, alright. We go in and clear the room. This is the assassin.
So it is true. You're alive. You're truly alive.
Yeah, you're finna die.
Spoken like an assassin who's confident in his work.
Well, how could this be? I killed you.
It doesn't matter.
Come then. Prove to the gods that you're a worthy champion. And strike me down.
Let's make sure you don't die a second time.
Nah, we're good.
Come and get me.
Yeah, I know I'm gonna die a second time.
Coming from the rear.
No, he healed.
He sucks so.
Back in the fight. Left leg.
This man getting destroyed right now. I ain't gonna lie. See, he wanna won if he would have came up here straightforward. I was going. All right. I don't know what that was. What was that? It blew both of us up. Whatever it was. All right. I guess. We must buy. I think we might have been both by what you call it. That's what happened. I think we was both by explosive barrel. All right, we did it, y'all. We did it. Killed my killer. We did it. We killed my killer. Did it. We did it. We did it. We killed my killer. Did it. We did it. We did it. We killed my killer. Did it. We did it.
I'm not sure killing equal was the best idea.
At least they're no longer a threat.
What you
We
mean?
can stop asking who and start asking why.
Dealing with the assassin should put us on Ludwig's good side, so there's that.
Great. Not sure which side I want to be on. I have some thoughts on it, boy. Let's talk about it in camp.
Yeah, well, I was gonna do that when we got there. Let's go talk to the.
Tell
yeah.
me you brought good news.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Envoy, you return. And you brought a friend. Ambassador Heelguard, at your service.
Always nice to meet an Adiran who isn't trying to goad me into a fight.
What of these rebels? The streets are full of rumors.
Dead.
Your word is the only one I trust.
My killer won't be giving you any more troubles.
He's dead.
So, you took justice into your own hands. That takes grit. More than I expected. Of course, the official record will show that the killer struck first, and you were merely acting in self-defense.
That's technically what happened, so sure.
I know that Ludwig wanted a public execution, but this might do just as well to appease her. A message has been sent. No one will challenge our presence in the living lands. Our people are here to stay.
The Emperor will be pleased to hear our success.
While I appreciate that, there's more work ahead of us. Securing the frontier has only just begun. Now the Emperor wants you to investigate the Dream Scourge.
Yep.
And I have no wish to delay you any further. I'm sending you to Fior Messi Verno, a community of Valian expatriates deep in Emerald Stair. The Animancers may have some knowledge of the Dream Scourge already. Learn whatever you can from them.
All right. I'm ready to head out.
Governor Vidaro will be your first point of contact. I'm told he's barely keeping the community in order. Seek him out if you need direction. Good hunting, envoy.
Alright. Who the f is this guy? That motherfucking armor is crazy, though. Alright.
Hilgard. Why is it that whenever I hear your name, it's because you've disgraced the Empire?
No, strangling light. Keep her away.
Ooh, that doesn't sound good.
Inquisitor Ludwig. So kind of you to join us.
While you brood over the Dream Scourge, this island is coming apart at the seams.
Stay your wrath. Allow me to present the Adiran envoy, dispatched by the Emperor himself, to aid us in our time of need.
Bow.
At least someone knows the meaning of respect. I can't believe you troubled the Emperor to send an envoy. Haven't you done enough to flaunt your incompetence?
Under the circumstances,
Bow.
I thought it might be...
Silence. You busy yourself with a Dream Scourge. A mere
not make her
fever and
mad.
chills, leaving the real work to me.
Actually, ma'am, I've experienced horror of the Dream Surge firsthand. We must stop it before it spreads.
Even if that were to happen, the living will replace the dead. We will ship them in by the hundreds to fill the empty houses.
Alright.
Gods, Ludwig.
I have scoured this island and faced the truths from which you cower. The Living Lands is on the brink of total collapse, and you have ignored the discontent in your own city. Our envoy spilled blood, quelled the resistance, and brought us time to gather our strength.
With the help of a couple other people who shall forever remain unmentioned.
We should be using this opportunity, not squandering it. What say you?
Ma'am. Please don't hurt me. I serve at the pleasures of the Emperor.
Well, if that is the end of your commitment, then the Living Lands might already be doomed.
If you're done eviscerating me, you'll be interested to learn I'm sending the envoy to the Animancers of Emerald Stair.
You are ridiculous. Emerald Stair is under assault by the very wilderness it claims to have conquered. The Animancers cling to pride and tradition even as they dig their own graves.
Pride and tradition built that empire.
This isn't the homeland. The old rules don't apply here. Clearly, I've wasted my time with you, Ambassador. From now on, I will break the frontier on my own terms. You are free to disagree with my methods, but you cannot stop me. As for you, Envoy, farewell.
At least she's not, I'm coming to do what my Emperor said. Not dealing in their affairs.
She is going to be a problem.
I see. At least she's on our side.
Sometimes I wonder. Put her out of your mind. The Dream Scourge is more than enough for us to chew on.
Facts.
At least for now. Oh, before I forget, Liviana gave you a clean bill of health. You're cleared to leave for Emerald Stair.
Alright.
Fair warning, Animancers and Adirans don't mix well. Their kind can be a tad unhinged.
So standard for the Living Lands, I guess.
A fair point. No one survives this place without losing a little sanity along the way.
They're a fun bunch. Crazy, but fun.
Kai, you can come
Wonderful.
with me, but I don't know.
Now I have to keep a tight grip on my soul on top of everything else.
Should you cross paths with Ludwig, well, try not to. I have no idea what's gotten into her. Safe travels. I'm told Emerald Stair is beautiful this time of year.
Alright.
We can head to the Eastern Gatehouse when you're ready to go to Fjord.
Alright, yes sir. Before we go do that, we're gonna go talk to y'all at the camp, and then I think that will call that an episode. Alright, let's talk to y'all guys. Kyle, you're first.
I'm sure you had your own reasons, but I'm glad you helped those two fugitives get to Thirdborn. A lot of people in your position would have left them high and dry, or turned them in.
They seem like decent people in a bad spot.
Yeah, I thought so too. We've all been there.
That was one of the side
I'm just glad to see people get a second chance. And I'm relieved to know you're the kind of person who's willing to grant them, even when your official duties might suggest otherwise.
I'm trying to be decent, that's all.
Believe me, it's enough.
What can you tell me about Paris?
It's the gateway to the Living Lands, a scenic port city that's as beautiful and dangerous as the wilds around it. Most visitors enjoy some mariner's porridge at the Ballarrock, a back alley shakedown, and then the sudden return of that porridge out of one end or the other. Then, if they've got any sense, they turn around and take their chances back where they came from, with authentic tales of their adventures in the Living Lands.
The Living Lands have a reputation for adventure. What do you expect?
It also has a reputation for making corpses out of people. These days, we have a few more would-be adventurers trying to leave their mark on the place.
Or more likely, the lands leaves its mark on them.
The Living Lands means a hard-won second chance for the people who settle here. But first, you've got to survive it. And the island gives no quarter.
The ultimate providing ground. A place to see what you're made of.
The folks who say that either last the longest or the shortest. For a lot of people, the Living Lands is a last resort. They come fleeing war, debt, famine, the law, take your pick. For others, it's freedom. To seek glory, to redefine yourself, to live in a way you can't, maybe even on pain of death wherever you come from.
The Living Lands sounds like a haven.
It was. For some. Not always the types you'd want as your neighbors. Used to be. If you could last out here, you could count on being left alone.
Until the Dream Surge, you mean?
Dangers in the wilds is nothing new out here, but something about the Dream Scourge is. And if that weren't enough, a lot of people aren't too keen on Adir's presence and affiliations out here. Hilgard's new embassy and his alliance with the Steel Garrote smell like the authority and order that a lot of people came here to leave behind. But I don't mean to put that on you. I imagine you're tired of having to answer for every Adiran who sneezes into somebody's stew.
Why is the Soul Plague called the Dream Surge anyway?
They say people afflicted with it have strange, vivid dreams. Start confusing them with reality. What starts as a light daze becomes severe disorientation and eventually a bent towards chaotic violence. And then fungal growths take over your body. So Dream Scourge.
Wonderful.
I guess it sounded better than miasmal canker. Not everyone warrants an assassination attempt, you know. You should be flattered.
Yeah, I'm used to poisoning attempts. This was much more exciting.
The Adiran court's more interesting than I'd assumed. More cutthroat, too. It's a shame. As odd as it sounds, I think he really would have left you alone.
He struck first. I couldn't let that go unanswered.
You know, you may fit in here better than I thought. That's the kind of thinking that led a lot of people here, one way or another. Living on the frontier does little to cool tempers, but your people have been struggling mightily to impose justice. To Ambassador Hilgard's credit, this is about the tamest Paradis has ever been. In days past, your murder would have barely made the town crier's announcements. Now, open bloodshed is relatively rare. In most corners of the city, anyway.
Sounds like progress.
To some. Others, like Eagwolf, see the firm hand of authority closing around their necks. And Ludwig and the Steel Garrote are only making matters worse.
From what I've seen, the place could use a little order.
No doubt. The whole of Paradis used to be a lot more like the Sparrowhawks' territory, if you can believe it. More freedom, but more bodies in the streets, too. Your ambassador and the rest of the Adiran forces have been dragging the frontier, kicking and screaming towards order and civilization. All the things that half of us moved here to escape. Then, one day, Ludwig and the Steel Garrote show up to reinforce the Adiran presence, and they're as harsh as Wodaka herself.
They're paladins of goddess of oath and strength. Of course they're strict.
Strict is one thing. Fanatical's another. The Rawatayan Navy's known for harsh punishment. When I served, We watched a gunner hold a red-hot cannonball while she sang our Empire's anthem. All for trading some of our supplies on the side, mind you.
That's extreme.
It also resulted in one of the most effective navies in Aora, or so the argument goes. However, that approach won't win many allies in the Living Lands, as Ludwig will find out. Judging from that meeting, Ambassador Hilgard and Ludwig don't see eye to eye. I'm afraid that means trouble on the horizon, especially if Ludwig starts operating around him.
I'm worried. That worries me too.
Nice to know I'm in good company.
Something's on your mind?
Just thinking about Claviger Amon. I let him down. I've let a few people down over the years. But I did promise someone once that I'd do my part to look after all of us riffraff who've made a home here. My best chance of doing that is helping you investigate this plague and keep a lid on tensions. And, hopefully, fend off any future assassination attempts.
I'm glad for the company.
The feeling's mutual. It's nice to share a campfire again. I think that's enough doom and gloom for one night, don't you? Sleep easy, Envoy. As best you can.
That'll be all. Good night, okay?
We should be safe enough. But I'll take watch.
All right.
Just in case.
Morris.
It's not every day you get to deal with the person who killed you. He killed you killed him. Seems like a win-win situation.
I didn't want to do it. No, I'm lying. I thought of that killer walking free, and I lost control.
I can see that. This is a situation not a lot of people have been in. There's no manual for this. Anyway, it doesn't matter what I think. You found the assassin, and you're still alive, which means well done, Marius. Now you're looking towards Emerald Stair. Whole other kind of deadly out there.
Kai's coming with me. We'll be fine.
Oh, well, if that Nim dude's going, you better let me come along. He'll get you killed without even trying.
Ha!
You never know when he'll wander into a stink trap or trigger a bear to attack by waving at it.
Or if you want to. Good to have you along, Mars.
Good to be here. We've got a bit of a walk ahead of us. You might want to get some rest. Anyway, Fior Messi Verno, huh? Guess if you're looking for an animancer, that's the place to go.
We can get supplies there too? Grains, vegetables, real food?
I suppose rations and the occasional small game isn't enough for you. Maybe I'll stop taking Kai on hunts. We'll get a lot more meat without him trying to, help.
Kai seems like a fine hunter.
He's passable. I just wish he wasn't always crunching things underfoot. It'll be worse in the Stair.
I thought that's how you check for traps.
I've led a few people there from Paradise or Thirdborn, and I've almost lost someone on every trip.
Someone's slipping.
I said almost.
I'm thankful for your expertise.
Just glad I can help. Right, changing the subject?
That's enough. Get some rest.
Not before I've done some reading.
Dang, he got some more? All right.
No offense, but you leave a pretty wide trail, Envoy.
Have you been tracking me?
More following from a respectful distance, I'd say. An adherent official who's new in town turns a lot of heads, especially when they're traveling with a Nim dude like Kai.
Trust me, I'm used to people watching me.
Do those people usually have poisoned arrows aimed at you, or, forget it. Rhetorical question. We found your assassin. Maybe I can help you avoid being killed again in the future. My guess is you'll need a guide once you leave Paradise, too. They say I'm the best there is.
You're welcome to join us.
Merci, Envoy. I'll make myself at home. Anyway, enough chat. I'm sure you have things to do. Anyway.
That's enough. Rest now.
You too.
Alright. Alright, that's the end. Alright, now we're
Marius, if you ever want to talk about anything, you know I'm here, right?
Right. Appreciate that, but I'm alright.
If you ever change your mind, the offer stands.
Okay, Amakul. I'll keep that in mind.
Alright! Finally, now, we're gonna end the video. Next, when we come back, we're gonna head to this other city, town area. Yeah, man. See y'all. Till next time.